Hello everyone, this is PotatoLegion here. I hope you're keeping well. We have a massive developer update for April 2021. I'm going to go through all of the changes with you, and I'll be sure to leave a link in the description so you can read it for yourself as well. But I'll quickly go over it briefly to save you all of this long and lengthy reading. So to start off with, Freddy is getting a nerf, not a buff. I know you Freddy mains want him buff, unfortunately not. So his snares total is currently at 8 and now it's being reduced to 5, so he's losing 3 of his snares. The same with dream pallets. He currently has 10 in his arsenal, now he's only got 7. They've also reduced his speed while placing down snares to 4 ms, so you're punished while you're trying to go in chase. When you're placing down a snare, you also slow down, which will give that survivor a bit more time. I honestly don't see a big problem with this for Freddy players. The snares are still very, very powerful in their own right, and you'll still be able to win certain loops very quickly regardless. I can't see this really affecting Freddy too much. They've changed his rope add-ons, so basically any add-on that makes it so that when you're asleep you do things slower, they have removed that and made it so that you do the gen louder instead to give the killer more notification of where you are when you're asleep. They've also changed the alarm clock mechanics here. So if you wake up using the alarm clock, you're actually immune to being asleep for 30 seconds, even if Freddy hits you, which is really, really nice. But I'm hoping they do tweak the alarm clocks a bit more and make it a bit more easier for survivors to get to use the alarm clock. Because obviously when you're hit and you're asleep or you fall asleep, the alarm clock is always the furthest away from you, which can be quite hard to get to. So those are the small tweaks with Freddy. I don't think they're going to be good enough to completely make him absolutely disgusting to play against, but at least they're doing something to nerf him. The Demogorgon is getting some slight changes. They're increasing the speed while you're in a portal, which is really, really nice. They're reducing the cooldown when you exit, which is also great because I feel like currently he gets too little time to react. When he comes out of a portal, the survivors have already left the planet by the time you've escaped. So this is great. Increase the undetectable length as well. I'm hoping they think about getting rid of the noise notification that everyone on the map gets every time he uses a portal. There's no point making him undetectable if you have a free notification when he's teleporting. Survivors will be on edge and there's no stealth factor to it, so I do hope they change that. I just read the lifeguard whistle perk change, and I think that's really, really great. This is something I actually want in this base kit. It's when a survivor steps on a portal, you get the heartbeat notification without having to shred, which is really, really nice. I'm going to try and use this add-on and see if I get any value out of it. It's going to make portal placement very, very important, and you can definitely secure a great free gen with this for free. So that's going to be really, really nice. And of course, they've changed the perk Rotten Pumpkin, or added the perk Rotten Pumpkin. Every time you teleport on the upside down, the portal that you previously teleported from will disappear. It's just a gimmicky perk for extra blood points. Huntress is not being changed in her base kit. They have just changed Iridescent Head, and they've given her a new Iridescent add-on. So Soldier's Petit, a wrap taken from a dead soldier, provides protection and support to the ankle and the lower leg. Is that why Huntress walks slower? Okay, got you. So when you're out of hatchets, you move at 4.6 ms, and they've made it so Iridescent Head is always 1 hatchet no matter what other add-on you bring. So basically these two synergize really well together. Can make for some really good builds in terms of like the exposed status effect build. So if you miss your hatchet, you can still down them with normal base speed. Could be very, very nice actually to help you get to lockers quicker. And I do like the Iridescent Head change. It's going to be more of a skill-based add-on rather than just being overpowered with 3 hatchets with the add-on that gives you 2 more. So I think that's a really, really nice change. The Twins is also being changed, increasing the cooldown after successfully downing Survivor with Victor from 3 to 5 seconds. Camera control is now immediately restored when taking control of Charlotte, which is great. The size and cost increase on undetectable status to 20 seconds. I think now it's 10 seconds. Increased pendant, increased exposed status effect from 30 seconds. I think that's also 10 seconds, which you can't really do much. So 30 seconds is actually really, really nice. It means you can place Victor down somewhere and get great use out of this perk, expecting them to kick him. That's really, really nice. These changes are good for her. They're also doing a lot of perk changes. So small game basically no longer detects the killer's traps, they've made the range longer to help you find totems a lot easier with this perk. Honestly, just bring Detective's Hunch, but if you don't have that, this is a great alternative. Sorry, Lucky Break has actually got a buff. It now hides scratch marks as well as pools of blood to help you lose the killer, but they've reduced the duration from 70, 80, 90 seconds. This is going to be a really nice perk to run actually, but of course the 90-second duration isn't very long, and once you've used it up, you've used it up. That's it. Bring this with Iron Will and you are invisible when you are injured. Soul Guard has just been given a 30-second cooldown after activating to stop people being picked up quickly and it being spammed and overused. I've never ever had the situation ever in game, so I don't know why they've added it, but maybe people were abusing it, so I guess it's okay that they've added this change. Open-handed, as stated in the last update, they've made it more appealing just for solo people to bring it on their own, so they've just increased the range to 8 to 12 to 16 meters. Zanchian Tactics now is permanently activated and has a larger range, which is really nice. Borrowed Time now activates regardless of terror radius, so if you're a stealth killer or you're a Bubba running Insidious, you can now no longer counter Borrowed Time, but the duration is only 12 seconds for level 3, which is really short, and the killer will easily be able to down you, so it's, in my opinion, it's a nerf, but obviously against stealth killers, you know, they haven't got that Borrowed Time factor, and Freddy as well, which is really annoying. This is a great buff to counter Freddy as well. So I'm actually okay with this change, but I think stealth killers have got a bit of a kick. And especially, you know, Spoon Myers is going to be hitting the Borrowed Times, which is pretty poo, because he's already slow enough, but it is what it is. Object of Obsession has been changed, as I mentioned in the last update regarding it in another video. Basically, whenever you see the killer has an aura revealing perk, objects will light up, and every 30 seconds the killer will see the survivor's aura for 3 seconds, so that means the survivor can see your aura. They're also making it so that every time an aura is shown, you will gain a speed boost in healing, repairing, and cleansing speed. It's only for 3 seconds, it's nothing too fancy, or whenever Barbecue and Chili activates, basically, so it's not that great of a deal. It's just like a little spine chill sort of gift to object users, which I honestly think is unnecessary, but they're doing it anyway because they don't want all the Objects of Obsession users crying, I suppose. But it's fine, I like that change. It means object can't be used permanently and it's not too broken. It's just going to be great. Toolboxes now have more skill checks to make them more interactive. Hatches will now close 10 seconds when a key is used rather than 30 seconds. Makes no sods to me. When someone uses a key, they're out with all 4 teammates or 3 teammates. They said they're working on key changes and they need to hurry the heck up, in my opinion. They've done some changes to the HUD and improved them. The Doctor's Madness effect to make it easier to differentiate between different levels. They've changed the Nightmare's Dream World effect and sleep timer, the Plague's infection meter, and stalk meters for Ghost Face. Also, I'll literally break this down in 2 seconds for you. The struggle update means you now have skill checks exactly like the Pyramid Head one. If you do not attempt to hit the 2 first skill checks, you will be immediately sacrificed. So I'm hoping these skill check windows are semi-long. Otherwise people are still going to kill themselves on hook, which I really don't like. But at least it will take a little bit longer. And now we're getting changes to Cold Wind, which is way overdue, but really happy, and it looks really nice. And I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with this. It looks a lot more open, it looks really nice. I'm hoping the corn is easier to see through. Honestly, I wish they'd just remove the corn, but I guess that's something they're never going to take away from Dead by Daylight, is it? Guys, let me know in a comment below what you think of this update. I think it's really nice, some great changes, and overall it's okay. The biggest thing is probably the Freddy changes, and hopefully the Demogorgon gets some nice tweaks and is now a decent killer from C tier to probably B tier. And of course, he's my favourite puppy, so I can't wait to play him some more, especially with these changes. Guys, that's the end of the PTB. I will catch you in the next video. Peace out.